Welcome back to Current Pest Control. Today we're going to be taking a look at our swarm cells, or our queen cells, that we grafted this past Monday. Today is Saturday. So we're going to see how they're looking and see if we can go ahead and put them in cell protectors and get them ready for hatching and go from there. So this is a standard grafting frame, but I've made some modifications to it. So that way I can accept these Nico roller cages to it. And all of these cells are fully capped, so we're good to go. So the first thing that I did to get the Nico to sit within here is I put plastic cable straps, added in a second frame rest on top of it, glued them down, and then held them in place with some clamps overnight, so there's no staples or anything like that on those. So that way, I'll show you here in a moment. And then I've got screws on either side, so that way I can attach rubber bands to hold the roller cages into place. So we've got our roller cages, closing them up, and then carefully slipping them under each cell. Protecting, because we're supposed to have rain all throughout the week. I don't know if these were capped yesterday or overnight, so I'm not sure exactly when they're supposed to hatch. So with all the rain coming in, I want to make sure that the queens stay confined and don't go around and kill my other queens. I kind of took this similar idea from JC's Bees on YouTube. So if you want to see his, he does the California cages as well as these roller cages. Go check out one of his videos on queen rearing and grafting. He does a really good job of explaining it. Alright, so there's 10 right there. Let's open up this other package and get those going. There's a few of these cells that are a little bit larger than others, so maybe they'll translate into better or worse genetics depending on how big they are. Alright, girls. I know. There we go. 6 left. Well, I thought I had 19, but I guess I ended up with 20 because I just opened up 2 packages of 10 on these rollers, and I'm going to use all 20 of them. It's a good problem to have because I don't think I have 20 queen mating nukes ready, so I'm going to have to reach out to one of my other buddies that's got a handful of nukes that he built that he's not using, and do some trading with him to be able to get use of those nukes, so that way I can get these queens mated. There we go. Alright, so now we've got all the queens individually celled and then rubber banded in place, and then we've got the cable strap same way on the back. We've got screws in here, and then you see where I've added in a second piece of wood. This bar will still come out, and so will this top bar. Now, I don't want to spend too much more time with them out. It's a little bit drizzly. It's warm, but I don't want to run the risk of chilling those queens. Just do one last check. Make sure I don't have any emergency cells. Good amount of pollen on that. Let's see what we got here. Drones, cat brood, pollen in the corners. Drones, cat brood, pollen in the corners. So that's good to see. This last one, a little bit of nectar. They've already eaten all the honey that was in here, so I'm just gonna have to make sure that I keep feed on them. And these are the new Pro Nukes from last year, 2019. I like them. They don't take a fall very well, so if you got them set up, make sure they're secure. This particular one's got a crack in the side from it falling off the hood of a vehicle. Looks like the yellow on top is sun faded a little bit, but other than that, all things considered, it looks really well. This is the one that the bees had been congregating on the front the other day. I'm not thinking that it's actually going to be a swarm trying to move in. I think all it is some of those bees from the mating nuke came over, because whenever I did the split on it to build their numbers back up, I just combined them all together, and I did the graphs all in the same day. So I'm thinking maybe along the lines of maybe they were running away from the newbies that I put in, something along that, and then just got kicked out of the hive. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on watching, subscribe, like, hit the bell if you want to see more. I'll keep you posted as soon as these queens hatch. We'll get them into the mating nukes and hopefully get them sold. Thank you so much.